Hey guys, it's me, Miss Kitty D. So, I know it's been a minute since I posted and stuff, and I'm really sorry about that. It's been a lot going on for me, it's been a lot going on for the world, obviously, and, you know, we gotta get through all this together. So, I've been thinking a lot about this, and I wanted to know, like, what should be the next thing that I post, and the number one thing that's been on my mind lately has been moisturization. Like, it puts the lotion on the skin. And if that doesn't make sense to you, you're not over the age of 30 or you're not hip to culture. And that's cool either way. But a little PSA for all of you guys out there. Right now, when you think nobody is looking and all that, it's not the time to slack on moisturization of any kind. Not for your face, and certainly not for the two most important spots that show your age, your neck and your hands. And we are doing a lot of hand washing lately. A lot of hand washing. On top of putting like the worst thing possible on our hands, right? The sanitizer, which is like a lot of those out there are like 99% alcohol or some other drying type of thing, you know? And Purell is basically just like, what, bleach in a bottle? I mean, didn't Trump say it was basically bleach in our veins? Or I don't remember what that dude said. Whoa. Something about putting bleach in our veins. Oh man, that man. Not that we should ever take beauty tips from a Oompa Loompa with a really terrible toupee. But, moving on. My point is that when we are doing that much constant work on our hands to keep them clean, we should also be refreshing them, replenishing them, renourishing them, reloving them. These are spirit hands, right? Except for our spirit hands are dying. They're gonna die off, okay? They're gonna be completely dead, like fall leaves falling off the tree and be no more. I mean, seriously, you ever seen one of those really pretty women and then you look at their neck and you're like, oh, she's got like a turkey goblet and her hands are like all wormy vein things. Like, what is that? You're gonna be one of those people soon. You're gonna be 20 with hands of like worms and crackle leaves, man. It's gonna happen. Hand sanitizer, hand washing, it's bad for your hand skin. I know nobody's telling you this part. They're all like, it's really important for your health, blah blah blah. Yeah, but it's also really important for your health that you have an epidermis, an epidermal layer or two, or as many as you're supposed to have because there's more than one. And we have to moisturize the platelets, the cells that make up our skin for them to be intact. It's like a whole scientific thing, but I don't feel like getting into because it's actually like 10 o'clock at night right now as I'm making this. I'll get into it more later. I just wanted to make a quick PSA that basically now is not the time to skimp on beauty routines. If anything, now is the time to do the most simple beauty routines of all and to go hard on those. Like moisturize. And I'm talking like drink your water and put your lotion on your neck and put your lotion on your hands. Especially when you've got, please ignore that fly that keeps going in front of my camera. Especially when you've got gloves and you're wearing gloves in public. If you're one of those real like freaked out people that's the end of the world, we gotta wear gloves to touch each other. You're not having any fun right now, I'm sure. Neither is your partner or partners, plural. I won't assume anything about you. But I'm just saying that your gloves, man, if you're wearing those gloves, if you're washing your hands, you know that's actually a prime time to be moisturizing. I actually wear gloves during bedtime on purpose to keep my moisturization in. So, little trick, if you're one of those people that wear gloves during the day and you're like, I can't touch people, oh my gosh, coronavirus, right? When you wear those gloves, put extra lotion inside of them, because even though it's going to feel all weird and clammy, like, you're actually replenishing all that bad stuff you're doing to your skin by overwashing and overzealously putting on all that Purell and stuff. Anytime you get a chance to breathe and you're relaxed and you're like, I'm not touching anything that's going to lead to coronavirus, I'm not touching anything that's going to lead to the Black Plague and death, and put some daggone lotion on your hands. Give your puppies a breather. And skin doesn't breathe the way you think it breathes. This was actually pointed out in a magazine I read recently. I think it was like not this current issue of Cosmo or the one before, but like the one before that. They made a really good point about that, about face skin too. Somebody wrote like, shouldn't I be not wearing makeup, and shouldn't I be giving my skin time to breathe? Skin doesn't actually breathe per se. It doesn't breathe, it doesn't detoxify. Not the way you think it does. It actually sucks in moisture. It actually needs moisture. It actually craves moisture. And your liver detoxifies, honey, not your skin. Your skin is an organ. Your lungs breathe, your liver detoxifies, and your skin is a protective barrier on your body to keep your innards safe, and beautifully so. But it's going to dry out and crackle if you don't put the lotion on it. So that's why Buffalo Bill was so very, very adamant that it puts the lotion on the skin and then back in the basket and so forth and so on, because he did not want to dress up like a crackled old nasty woman. He wanted to have beautiful young skin. And we all do. We all want to have beautiful young skin, don't we? So just don't be negligent right now. You know, washing hands, all this, it's really important right now to most people. Some people who believe everything they hear and what's going on. And so most people, this isn't a politic channel, my dear. This is a beauty channel, so only come here for that. Take everything else with a big fart, you know, because I'm only here for the beauty, and if you're not, I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, but it's really important to moisturize too. It's a key. If you're going to wash your hands religiously, you need to moisturize religiously too. Probably extra so. Like for every one hand washing, probably moisturize twice. Definitely. And the soap you're using, if you're really overdoing it, I'd be using like a Castile soap, like a gentle soap, or a moisturizing soap, a soap with like shea butter in it or something. And if you're thinking, oh gosh, no, I've got to use like a soap that's mostly bleach, man. Oh man, that's how you take it all away. Soap is a surfactant. It really doesn't matter what kind of soap you use. It's all going to take the same garbage off that you think it's taking off. Nothing's going to take a virus off your fingers, honey. Nothing is. Not soap anyway. Soap is a surfactant, meaning it clings to whatever is on the surface of your skin, takes it, and gets rid of it. That's all it does. Doesn't matter if it's sachet, if it says dial, if it says super corona busting new formula, super ultimate antibacterial. If this one says 99.9% of absolutely everything in the whole wide entire world, and if this one says, I don't know, man, it's a soap, they're both going to do the absolute same thing because they're surfactants. Same thing. So you might as well go for something moisturizing, something that adds an additional protective thingamajig for your poor skin that you're beating the crap out of. As far as sanitizer goes, now that I'm not as up to date on, you know, how that works with killing the coronavirus. I'm not going to speak to it because I'm not going to be one of those people that sits here and says stuff that I'm not 100% about. If I'm speaking to something, and I think I've said this before, if I'm speaking to something, it's because I know what I'm talking about. If I don't speak to it, it's because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just that simple. Unless I say it's an opinion, which it's an opinion and shouldn't take it any further than that, my friends. It is late. I'm tired. I wanted to say one, please moisturize. Okay, it's so important. 2, I am still here, my lovelies, my beauty babies. I'm still here. I had to move. I had to deal with a whole bunch of stuff like everybody has had to do these past couple months. I am still so very much here for you, here for us, here for the world. I love you all. I plan to put a full-length video out this week. We're going to be discussing, obviously, that's right, moisturizers. We're going to be reviewing lotions, so that'll be kind of fun. If you have a lotion particularly you want reviewed, something you love, something you hate, please leave it in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite lotions are, what you're digging, what you're hating, what you want me to say something about right now. Get into it, baby. I probably already have it back in my bedroom. You would not believe how many lotions I have back there. I mean, I've probably got over 100 kinds at least, just from Bath and Body Works alone, man. Oh my gosh. Alright, I am getting ready to moisturize, put on my gloves, and go to bed. Alright? I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Miss Kitty D, out.